All right, let me just move on the niggas that don't play.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad I
helped.
I was able to help two of the homies to get diamond. So I was happy.
Like I want to just keep Brandon on the tier list just because I think it's funny. Nico doesn't play. Stephanie doesn't play, and everybody else is rankable, of course, except Serge. No, Serge doesn't play either. Everybody else I could put on. Yeah. I could put here for. Yeah. I could put here William? For comedic effect, dude. I could fucking rank William, dude. William has played like, if you played more than six hours of Apex, then I could rank you, bro. Okay, I think Deivy is clearly a D tier player, right? Like, you know, he's new.
I never played with him.
I played with Deivy. You know, Deivy actually has some promise. Like, Deivy only plays one game, right? So it's like, if you had 2 games, like he plays fighters only, but he's like fucking like extremely good at fighters. I think he's like, I don't know how. I don't know. I was about to say like I'll just pull some arbitrary number out my asshole and say he's like top 1,000 players and fighters on PC, but I have no fucking idea.
Top 1,000.
I don't fucking know. That might be too. That might be too
That's
racist. That's special company. Maybe in like New York. Yeah. And if he like wanted to get a good at Apex, he definitely could. Like I've played with him, and who does he play? Like fucking I forget who this nigga plays. I think he plays Octane. He plays Octane and like some other person, but he like really only he's like fucking with Octane now because he's fast and he could actually stay with the team. But like Deivy has some promise, man. If Deivy like actually tries a little bit, like I don't really know, because you know Apex is kind of hard, bro. Apex is pretty hard games.
Apex is a very hard game.
Pretty hard games, and like Deivy doesn't play PC shooters like that, so like he'd be starting from scratch. But Tyshawn did that shit like 2 seasons ago.
I commend everyone that does that.
Yeah, it's fucking hard, bro. Elias is clearly worse. Elias is the worst player I've ever seen in my life. This man Elias does not cease to amaze me. I mean, he doesn't try, like, so I don't feel bad putting him at the bottom of the fucking list. You know, he's not like an Apex player. He just gets on because it's something to play with the bros, even though he knows when he's getting on, he's sacrificing his mental stamina because he's just doing fucking dog shit the entire time. I don't know where I had Josiah fucking last tier list.
Josiah. I think you had him at C or B.
I don't know where I had him. I really don't. And I cannot. All right, I'm not trying. This tier list is not to get on nobody. It's not to get on nobody. But I don't think Josiah's moved very much at all. I think he's just like calm C tier.
Yeah, I don't think he's gotten better.
I think he's calm C tier
before. I think he's just the same. But
like if you took like half of the hours he spent on League and put them on Apex, like he'd probably be like B or A. Like definitely maybe. But like, you know, he doesn't play it that much. Like I know if he hears that, he'll be like, "Niggas on my dick. I play Apex all the time." But like, you know, I like his fuck, bro. His Octane isn't as bad as it used to be. It's actually like, it's okay now. Pad's not that bad. I think Josiah's just an okay guy. Like he's just okay at the game. Like he could be better if he really wanted to, but you know, like I would feel disingenuous.
That's it.
Okay.
I get on my Smurf to play with him, and most of the time, no cap, he does not perform. I'll be getting tight, but it's all right.
It would just be egregious for me to rank him B or A, like when he hasn't been plat at all. Like I know plat is like I don't want to get on him. I really don't want to get on him. But like if you haven't touched platinum on PC yet, whereas everyone else has, except like barring like Lewis.
What have I missed?
Like, you haven't missed much. So if you're not getting play, you're clearly not playing the game enough, you know. So it's like, have you really improved if you haven't like beat your peak? Right? William is terrible as well. Of course. But William doesn't play the game, so it's like, you know, I just said he's just up here because he's played the game.
True.
He also never gets on when anyone asks him anymore. It's kind of weird. I'd like him to play the game a little more, you know. Like William's like a gamer. Like it's like he's not like
his comms are diamond though. His comms are diamond.
No, he does have fucking masters comms.
His comms is really good. You got to give him that. Like, just aside, his comms is really good.
No, yeah, he says a lot. He talks a lot, and there's a lot of like
like his communication skills on Apex is nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you think he's doing too much, but like in Apex, bro, all that knowledge, like that shit adds up, bro. That shit adds up.
I love it when he yells, bro. It just tells me, oh, he's right. No, that's so lit.
Like at the very least, William will like try to compensate for the fact that he doesn't play the game by like trying to carry his teammates that are probably better than him by just saying things. And you know, it works pretty well, man. It works pretty well. You know, I wish he played more, honestly.
I agree.
Because William's a gamer. Like, if he really wanted to get good at something, he probably could. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it doesn't translate to Apex, but you know,
but like that's like his biggest shooter.
If you play a shooter, if your main game is a shooter, then you could probably get into Apex pretty easily.
He played Destiny. I think he could.
Yeah, I think he could, man. I think he could if he cared, but I think it just upsets him far too much for him to like put any time into it. You know,
it upsets.
I don't know how many times I've heard this man like just complaining about getting finished. Like he thinks it's the most fucking painful shit in the world. But like, you know, I don't know. I think William could be okay. Sergio, this anomaly guy. This guy's an anomaly, man. I have so much to say about Sergio. It feels like, bro.
I don't.
I don't. Do you really know? What do you have to say about Sergio? You can start.
Nothing. Like
nothing.
That's just Mr. Inconsistency.
That's very true
about him.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. He does have his moments. Like,
bro, he really does. Like Sergio's on games are like really good, like actually really good.
Yeah, nah, but like I was gonna say that. I was gonna say like he has times where he could perform as good as anybody. Like he did overjump a 3K badge.
He like,
you know,
Sergio has like Griot potential. Like if all of his games were on games, like Sergio's on games, he drops like great numbers. Honestly, like Sergio when he's on, it'll drop like a calm like 1,800, 1,600 damage like on a good game.
You got it.
So it's like. And like he's not. I don't think he's bad at using abilities at all. Like I think he's straight.
No, I think his abilities is pretty
like, who does Sergio play? Like he plays Bloodhound and Bangalore and
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he plays Bloodhound and Bangalore. He's not bad on either of them. He's like straight. Like he's like one of the most straight niggas in the group. Like he just, you know, I don't know.
But I feel like if he played more, he could definitely be like a lot better.
Yeah, I mean that's like what half of the fucking list amounts to. Is just like if you cared to get better, then you probably could, you know. Like the first half of the season, literally played like not at all. But like when he came back towards the end, like he was doing pretty fucking good, you know. For like the short burst of time he was playing. Like
and he did switch the keyboard, and I think the switch has been better for him.
Yeah, ever since he switched the keyboard, bro. He's been much better, bro. Because you know, controller is not for everybody. It's actually for less people than you might fucking think. Brandon is fucking terrible at the game. He's only a little better than Elias. There's nothing really to say about Brandon. He's a Valorant player.
Better than Elias.
He's only better because he plays Valorant. Yeah. Like, I mean, Brandon's like gold. Like he has the same. He's been like the same elo as Josiah. Yeah, he's actually gold, which is like so weird. So he's clearly not. Actually, he's probably better than Deivy, honestly. Because he plays Valorant. He's still D tier, but like.
I mean, I haven't played with Rob in a minute.
No, but like he has accuracy, I think. Like,
Rob is like a PC fucking like Goliath of gaming. So like
all
all he'd need is some game sense to be probably like Sergio
level.
I'm
not to get on him. I don't mean to get on him. But last time I played with him, his abilities wasn't that good, but he probably improved. So
yeah. I mean, Apex is a hard game, bro. Like, you need to have like a fucking lot of game sense to like fucking be good at Apex. Like, there's a lot that goes into it.
Wait, hold on. So wait, say if he did solo queue to go, which I think he did, I'll give him props for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about you.
Okay, we could talk about me, man.
Let's talk about you.
You know, I respectfully like I'm the first one here. You know,
let's chat about it.
I'm the first one here. I'm not gonna get on my dick. But
no, go ahead.
I think that
you're good, man.
Clearly, like I'm pretty fucking good at the game, and like I'm the best IGL on this list because nobody else really cares to be one. I'm sure, like just looking at everyone else, like as far as like, I don't know, bro. I have pretty fucking good game sense in Apex. Like, obviously, niggas like Chris and like Kronos and Ron would drop more damage than me, but like, so like, when I get to them, like, it'll clearly show that. But like, you know, I'm a fucking S tier player. Like, I think.
I agree.
I think I'm S tier player. I think my crypto nowadays, like, is not. I think it's pretty fucking good, man. Nah, cause niggas used to be on my dick. But like, I feel like the better we've got, like, all jokes aside, I feel like the better we've gotten at the game, like as a collective group, the more like my crypto pick like contributes to wins. Cause like,
yeah,
I use him pretty well. Like, I'm supporting. Like, he's
you're
a
the
recon
supporting
man.
Cast when you're crypto, so
yeah,
you're just, I mean,
literally. Like, I literally use, like,
teammate.
I lead and I fucking help the bros. Like, I drop like pretty good damage numbers. Like,
you're the
during
Drew
those
Holiday.
games. Yeah, like I'm pretty like, I feel like I'm an all around, like, you know, I'm straight. It's pretty cool. Lewis is dude, fuck, this guy's, fuck, bro. I don't want to put him next to Josiah.
Oh my god.
But like, bro, honestly, Josiah's B tier, bro. Respectfully, Josiah's B tier. I think Lewis is C tier.
This is how it was before.
I think Lewis is C tier. Yeah. But I mean, like, it's not gonna change that drastically unless somebody gets way better than somebody else in like a certain amount of time. Like,
the thing with Lewis, bro, what he does is he'll set a goal. Oh, I'm gonna hit this, right?
And then he won't play.
And I know he won't play, but even though he would have time to.
Yeah. I mean, Lewis is now not
play.
working, right? Yeah. So he has way more time to like actually not
also,
be.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He do be asking to play Apex.
Nah, he does be asking to play a lot. A lot of times he asks when niggas like are sick of the game or we already had his session or like
that is so.
Or he
true.
hops on like when niggas are just doing some other shit like at bad times. And it's like, I don't know, man. Lewis is not that good at the game, honestly. Like I just said, like he's not that good at the game. I think his game sense uses a lot of work. You know, just game sense, aim. I don't know who he plays. I think that's also a weird thing about Lewis is like he doesn't even play Fuse, bro. He's just always doing a Fuse challenge. It's so fucking weird. Like, how many fucking Fuse challenges do you have, my nigga? Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, no, Lewis could just use like, I don't know, bro. He just needs some. His game needs a little bit of milk. But like, you know, he's not.
I think he needs to play at higher.
He's not as bad.
A little bit.
Yeah. Also, we don't play rank with him that much. Like, nobody really plays rank with him that much unless we're like, it's me or you on a Smurf or like it's the beginning of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because we only play in the beginning of the season. After that, Lewis just like falls off, doesn't play that much, and then just solo queues are asked to play pubs every once in a while. Like, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. And another thing, right? You guys start off at gold.
Yeah.
We
do start off pretty high.
And when say the Gria has a session, you guys are gonna get plat most likely in that session if y'all play enough and if y'all win enough.
Yeah.
So he's already at a disadvantage to not even play with you guys anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, Lewis just has a bunch of things that like contribute to him being in C tier. Like, he had work for a while. His temperament also holds him back a lot.
Yo, his mental stability,
his mental fortitude, his
so
patience
bad.
is terrible, bro.
It's so bad.
Like, it'll take maybe 3 games for him to get upset. And like, when I'm angry at Apex, like, I play like shit, bro. Like, I feel like I play way worse when I'm mad at the game. Like, that's why when the sessions be going south, everybody usually just gets the fuck off. But like, Lewis would just tough it out, like, and just be tilted and just play bad. Because he's angry, and then it just elongates like the perception that he's not that good at the game.
I also will help him knowing his DPI. I asked, you know what your DPI? He says no. So I'm like,
yeah, it wasn't that long ago where he was playing on like some very fucking high sense, like some very weird sense.
He was playing on 2400, and Chris was like, "You're dead bugging."
He was fucking bugging.
He literally said that. He's like, "Oh, you're bugging."
He was bugging.
Right. So you probably should know your DPI because I can have a slight change in my DPI, and my aim would be totally off.
Yeah.
No.
I think Lewis can't be good at the game. Like maybe that's an unpopular take, but like he could be good at the game if he really cared and like he tried a little harder to not be tilted as fuck all the time. Yeah, though. You see, Ter, like, he's better than fucking these these like the D tier niggas clearly
for sure 100%.
like it's not like I'd much rather have Lewis on my team than like Elias or Brandon. Like, because they don't because Lewis plays Apex, like he's an Apex player, whereas like D tier niggas like are barely Apex players.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's a certain level of like, you know, understanding that he has that some of these other niggas might not. I think that if like Brandon played the game for like 2 weeks, he'd probably be better than Lewis. But yeah, Lewis is straight, man. Well, you know, he's almost straight.
Yeah.
Marquis is terrible, of course. I mean, Marquis is a fucking player. I don't even want to rank him. Like,
oh my,
bro. All right. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. When niggas be hopping on Marquis, when he be getting on like his once a month, like we always win. It's like weird.
For some reason, we always.
So he's probably a little better than William. Like I don't know why. It's just something about him.
I don't get it. Yeah.
And like we played arenas with him. Like he's probably like as good as Davy is. Like probably a little better than Davy. Like,
and he doesn't even
and he doesn't play at all.
That man does.
He doesn't play games. Like,
he doesn't play FPS.
Like he be busy with Shorty and work nowadays, and like even before, like you know, he's not that big Apex guy. He just like tolerates the game. He keep like his favorite line is like, "I need to start playing games more," which he never will do. But like if he did, if he did, like that. maybe he'd be. Like, I mean, if you barely play and you're, like, better than, you know, 3 or 4 niggas, you know, you have some type of promise, I think. All right? My boy Keith. My boy Keith is an A-tier player, man. I'm not going to lie, the controller blessed this nigga. I'm not going to lie. You know, this guy put the plastic in his hands, and it's just, like, I don't know. Keith, mouse and keyboard Keith, calm, like, probably, like, a little, like, maybe a little worse or a little better than Josiah. But, like, plastic Keith... Plastic controller, clicky clacky Keith. This guy is different. This guy, I've been watching this guy stream. This guy bow check shots. It's really diff. This man is you know, I'm not gonna dog points. I feel like last time I dog points because you play Watson and Watson is fucking terrible. But like, you know, you could fill like a couple slots. Like you could fill the Bloodhound. You could fill like, I'm sure, a couple other niggas as well. Your gameplay has just improved, like objectively. I think like you're the only nigga in this entire tier list that like makes controller work a little bit. Like everybody else
man was not lying. He was like, yeah, I think I'm actually better.
Like yeah, and Keith's been playing the game for longer than like everybody on this list. I feel like he's been playing since that jump for as long as we have.
Even when y'all niggas stop playing.
Yeah, even when he stopped playing on console, he still played.
Oh, yeah, you have the most playtime in Apex out of everybody
like
in the group.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Weren't you like level 500 on Xbox or some shit?
I was like 4 something.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah. So you played a game a lot, and there's a certain level of like. Yeah, I don't want.
You have a lot of maturity in the game.
I don't want to be the fucking the playtime is everything guy, but like playtime makes a big difference, man. It's like the only like I don't know the only like enigma of playtime where like I think what Kronos started playing season 9 or season 7 or some shit, right? And like he's clearly like better than most. But like Keith, you know, the maturity is probably what like the amount of time you played is probably what separates you from like
and all the time that
Sergio
you have. All the time that you have in the first place is with controllers, so you popping back to controller.
Yeah, you're just
all those
like it's pretty vintage. It's pretty. Tyshawn, my boy. I'm a big Tyshawn. Look, I'm a big Tyshawn stan.
Nah, you're a supporter.
As far as the Apex goes, you know, this is unironically probably my favorite teammate. I don't know why. It's not like anything as special that separates him from like anybody else, but it's like I don't know. He's just like I think he's calm, like top of A tier guy. This is one of the few niggas that plays the game like probably all season long.
I agree.
Whereas like,
he plays.
I mean, that's the crazy
like
part is because like Tyshawn and Keith both play like pretty good amounts, like and they never fall off. I feel like with Josiah doesn't play that much. Or Josiah will have spurts where he plays like and he wants to play a lot, and then it would like fall off like towards the end of the season or like the middle. And then Sergio would just be busy, and then when he like I don't know, Sergio is just an enigma. No. Sergio's the biggest anomaly on this whole tier list to be fucking true. But like you know, Tyshawn's pretty good. His octane is good. His wraith is like straight.
I think my Wraith has gotten a little bit better with the portals, a little bit better.
I think your
it's
Octane
like I think your Octane is your best character by far.
Yeah.
And it's like the pads actually make sense. You have them at good times. You don't fucking waste them. Your game sense is like decent. Like honestly, you have diamond. Like if out of anybody on this list, you probably have the most potential to be diamond. Like besides the niggas that already have. To say that, like, because I think anybody from B up can get diamond if they dedicated themselves for like a full season. Like I think if Sergio or Josiah like played an entire season, like they'd get diamond like at least one of the splits.
Yeah.
Like maybe they won't be able to climb in diamond, probably not. But like it's possible,
I don't know,
bro. It'd be very fucking hard because it's very hard to get diamond sometimes.
No, it is hard, but me and Sergio and Josiah just don't work as a team.
Yeah, this is the like when everybody's on the list, we'll start talking about groups and shit and like overview. But like this trio is the worst fucking thing I ever watched in my life. Yeah. This fucking trio doesn't work.
Y'all niggas have seen it in 4 ADP.
I watched enough like 4K. Josiah Sergio Spelensity streams to know that this trio just is fucking a disaster most of the time. Ronald is, I think Ronald is better than me at the game. If you're S tier, like it's not that big of a difference. I think. Like everybody's S tier, like it's really not like if you're S, it's just basically just diamond niggas, honestly. But it's like it's pretty. And I'd hate to be the elo like bastard, but like it's a pretty big signifier of like how good you are / how much you play. And Ron like drops fucking sick numbers, honestly, on the game. Like he'll have like an off session here and there where he like drops like mid numbers, like. But like Ron is like pretty consistently like I played with him a lot in like the end of this season, and like Ron is like fucking pretty good, man. Like Ron's like very solid damage dealer, like, and like I don't ever spectate him,
Ron, bro.
But like, what is your critique of Ron?
So you remember how I used to just run in situations like back when we first started, right? Ron does that, but it's a little bit less frequent than I used to, but he still does it. Yeah, and it's like
I understand that.
It sells the game. A couple of times I was playing with him, he would do that, and I wouldn't get tight or anything because he could.
Bro, it's like it's a big fucking deal when like the first nigga on your squad goes down. Like the first nigga on your squad that goes down, like not to say that they sold the whole fight. Because you could do a lot of damage before you go down, you could still be the first to get down. But if you go down first, like in the beginning of a fight, you just go down by your dolly, like it sells the game in most cases. And Ron doesn't do that often. Not to say he does it often, but it's like every once in a while, he'll a little over aggressive. Kronos is a little worse than Ron. I mean, he hasn't played that much. Yeah, honestly, bro. I mean, obviously Kronos is good at the game. I mean, this season he hasn't given too many fucks. Like he'll get on.
That is so.
Like true, I think if fucking like the thing about Kronos is like the nigga or he got diamond in the first split. This split he didn't. But like Kronos is good at the game. So like when he plays, he like gets elo. Like if we're playing ranked, like he's gonna be getting elo if he's on the team.
I'm not gonna lie. He's like. He like we always say that he's like one of like the gamer or the best gamer that he is. I feel like he has like the potential to be a Masters if he like really wants it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't give a fuck about the game.
He doesn't give a fuck about the game right now. But I feel like he has that potential, you know, because like he doesn't play the game, but he could still put up numbers just as anybody or even better.
Yeah, like if he put like the time into Apex that he like did into Fortnite when he actually liked the game, he'd probably be like easily the best player. But like but like he doesn't give a fuck. Like he's like a half-ass, like he's like a lazy fragger
for sure.
Like his Wraith is fucking his the best character because his portals are actually like fucking
crazy.
Like his portals make sense all the time. And
trying to kidnap. No, that's
right. You're trying to kidnap. Like he's it's Brian. Like everybody knows, or it's Kronos. He's good at the game. He's good at the game.
Yeah.
It's undeniable, honestly.
His movement is pretty good too.
He's like he drops a little more damage.
He has great movement.
Yeah, his movement is straight, like as straight as it can be without like knowing any movement tech. Like it's because his game sense is really good. So like, and he's not like, and he has like decent movement. So it's like he can get out of a situation pretty fast. Plus he plays Wraith and Octane. Like if there's any niggas that are getting out of a situation like with movement, it's fucking is this nigga because he plays the niggas that could just leave literally.
That is true.
Literally just leave. But yeah, I think he's a little bit I like honestly this like S tier is pretty interchangeable. It depends on the day, but like if you're dropping more, like because we dropped the same damage recently, but like if he really cared, like yeah. I really hate to stroke this man. It's like my least favorite thing, but like
He's been waiting for this.
this
all
is
day.
Mr. Like all right. Oh my god.
This guy Brandon's in pain. Yes, sir.
Chris is the best Apex player out of all of us.
Okay. Relax, bro.
No,
Relax.
no,
Can I talk, bro? Can I talk? You see where I put him, bro? You see where I put him? I'm not denying anything. This is the damage dealer. This man, oh my fucking god. Oh my goodness. Look, bro, if you have Chris on your team, if you have Chris on your team, like you have to do less work. It's just a fact. Like Chris will siphon the damage away from his two teammates because I don't know what you do, because I don't ever watch your stream, because usually when you're streaming I'm playing with you or doing something. But like you're a fucking gun nigga. You're a gunniga. So it's like you take good fights. Like you're not overly aggressive anymore. You hit your shots most of the time. You'll have like a off game here and there, but like most games, like I say, like more than half the games that you're playing, you're like if you're playing with a 3-stack from this list, like you're probably doing the most damage, unless somebody's having a pop off game. But like I think there's anybody on the list that would like be like, nobody on the list is gonna be like, yeah, this fucking list doesn't make sense. I think that I think that on any given day this shit will.
I agree. I was just about to say that.
Because like obviously niggas contribute different things.
Because people and
niggas play different characters, have different styles of play. It's like you like as far as like just gunplay goes, like this is the list. Like you run Kronos me, but like otherwise, like everybody here is like contributing to your team like at all times. S tier, like in A tier too. Like A tier is honestly like I feel like S tier is like the niggas that give a fuck the most about the game, and like Tyshawn and Keith are on their way to like being, if they cared to get diamond, they probably could do it. But yeah, like S tier is probably the niggas that like give a fuck, put in the most pain. Except for Kronos, he's the anomaly of this fucking S tier.
No, he is really an anomaly, bro.
He's the anomaly of this one.
He doesn't want to play.
Chris drops a lot of damage. Ron drops a lot of damage usually. Kronos does like always does at least like Kronos always does decent. Sometimes like everybody will have an off game. It's not, nobody's immune to having an off game. And then like I lead, I drop.
You're really just
damage.
a support character, bro. You're like in all, like most of the time you're playing with me or Kronos or me and Ron, you are the person.
Yeah, if I'm playing with if I'm playing with you three niggas, then that's where I play.
Like, but like it changes.
Like if I'm playing with if I'm
Sergio,
3-stacking with A tier, like then I'm gonna be doing like damage. Like,
you're gonna have to play like Valkyrie.
Yeah, I'm gonna play like Valkyrie Horizon or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But like as far as like I don't know. I mean, it's for like when you're grinding elo, not everybody has to be the nigga dropping 3,000 damage.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that is true.
So it's like either way. And then A tier is like niggas that play the game. Like these are the most consistent niggas, literally. Like as far as like outside of S tier, like these niggas are the most consistent. They give a fuck the most.
I agree with the consistency. I agree with that.
Like you hop in, if you're adding either of these niggas to your team,
It's just
like
800
you're getting
plus
something.
damage
Like
on
you're
him.
getting something
Good
out of it.
game sense.
Which is like more than you could say about some sessions like like these niggas are good at the game, and like Sergio and Josiah are also good at the game, but like well you know good at the game like, is a conjecture. I think they both like could be good or like they play good sometimes. They could be, like they literally like they're good at the game. But like they don't play it enough to maintain that level of like consistency like Tyshawn and
you know. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Like I'm not like on these niggas by keeping them in B tier. Like they might feel like they deserve more, but like you know, like the fucking they might feel like.
No, I feel like
think
everybody
that
would
like they're
agree
good,
that's
bro.
Where they belong.
Like they're good.
Everybody would agree.
That's the thing.
Everybody would agree that they belong there. So.
And then Lewis is like the representative of D of C tier.
Oh, he's about to grease this shit.
What you mean?
I feel like 1, 2, and 3 are.
Representative, he's the only nigga there.
I feel like Lewis.
I don't think
feel like
Lewis would be
Lewis would have
upset
a
about
problem
being
with
C
this.
tier. Like I think he's pretty self-aware about like what he contributes and like what he does. Like he wants to get better, you know.
That is true.
It's just a mental. It's just a mental game, honestly. Sergio might have a problem. I mean, Sergio can't lie. He barely played this season, man. He maybe or maybe he did, but like I didn't see it. I didn't play that. Like I played very rarely with Sergio. I feel like I never got into sessions.
It was
with
more
this
at the
nigga.
beginning.
Like at the beginning, like he was playing a lot, and then like I think school took a lot of time away from him, and now it's like he's on woman escapades a lot. So like this split, it's not doing shit, but. You know, but Sergio still has like very high highs. Josiah has Josiah has games. The thing about Josiah is inconsistent as fuck. Like some sessions like he'll actually like play pretty well, like and like do decent like A tier, fucking like shit, like contribute a lot. I think Josiah just needs to get better at like I don't know, it's something like.
No, the thing with Josiah is that whenever he plays with people that he knows are better than him. He feels it's like a mental game for him. It's like he wants to try his best to perform, so he's just overthinking everything, and he's indecisive. It's just like it's just so many things. Because every time he streams,
and that's what he does when he plays
Discord,
with me and Nico and League.
yeah, like he tries to do his best, and it just backfires on him because he's not playing normally. He's just thinking too much.
But he could be great. Like Josiah and Sergio could be great. They're fine. Like they're both fine at the game.
It could be A tier plus. It's
exactly. It's very true. Like I really want to make sure I'm not like sucking either of them off because they're both decent. Like they're both pretty good. Like
disclaimer, like everybody could be insane at the game.
And then D tier is like niggas that don't care at all, like don't really put any time into rank. They're like just are getting started, you know. It makes sense.
Right.
Now this Korea, this mini the legendary Sonnen, like these three niggas playing together. Bro, it is so funny to watch the dysfunction that these niggas go to. Bro, because none of you niggas IGL, right? All of you niggas IGL a little.
Nah,
all of you niggas IGL a little. Josiah's IGL is super funny. Like, whenever I watch you niggas play, like, it's always like you niggas are just shooting out ideas. And it's like, all of you niggas are just shooting out ideas, and none of you really follow any of each other's fucking... None of you follow any of each other's fucking statements. Like, you'll be in, like, a team fight in, like, fucking Sorting Factory or some shit. And, like, Sergio will be pushing niggas, be like, yo, come with me. Josiah will be like, guys, wait, I don't have anything. Like, I want to stay back. And it's Tyshawn will be like, oh, hold on. Tyshawn will just be silent and be like, I'm coming. So I did 20 damage. Exactly. Oh, man, I thought I was Wraith. Like... But it's just like I don't know. It's like mini grill, like, and this is a common 3-stack. Like, if niggas are streaming ranked, like it could, like it's very possible you're joining a Discord and there's these three niggas playing, and it's just so fucking funny. Like, no, this like I don't know. One of you niggas, I think Sergio needs to like just be the leader of this 3-stack, and then just like niggas just listen to him.
Tyshawn, you're a shooter, I think. Like, you would be more of a shooter.
You're a like shooter archetype, like, you know.
Yeah, so
And then Josiah's just not the guy who needs to be calling the shots a lot of the time.
No, but the thing is that though, I feel like with the group, it could be mixed back. Sergio or Josiah could be fighting one team alone. One is while the two of us pushing back. I feel like I'll probably stick it together.
You niggas are always doing something different. Like, there's always one of you niggas that are doing something different. It's fucking
and then,
weird.
say if one of us gets down, instead of ratting, I gotta fucking have a whole argument. It was like,
honestly, I think Josiah would be better than Sergio if he just made a decision like fast and just stuck to that. Like, cause he's always the type of, and I really don't like, we're just criticizing this man's game, but it's like, cause there's a specific reasons why he's not A tier. Like, that's like probably the main one. It's like this man can't make it. Like, this man is like, I don't know, he's just be on the fence. Apex is not a game where you could be on the fence. Like, you literally just make the choice. True. If you fucking die, you die. Like, it's tough. I think season 10 could be way different if niggas give a fuck.
If I make it to gold 2 right now, I can get
makes sense. I don't think I try not to ride anybody too hard. Like, I think we were pretty fair with our assessments.
I think we were fair.
I think we were fair, man. Like,
I think this is fair. This
is fair too.
I think with the criticism that we were giving.
Why is Eminem on the bottom right?
To this certain.
That's Nico.
Nico Eminem.